Hello, it's me again, Captain Cat-O'-Nine-Tails, world-renowned explorer and former captain of HMS Bizarre. Now today we're looking at subaquatic living. That means below the water. Nowadays, of course, we know them as submariners, the people that live in the submarines. But before submarines, there were very different ways of getting under the water. We are talking, of course, about divers, yes. Now, as I was rummaging through the National Museum of the Royal Navy's archives for this video, it's not just artefacts that I was looking at, no. There's also a large collection of pictures, and I have one in which you're going to see in a minute. Just have a look at what they used to go diving in. Go on, have a look now. Yes, well, what did you think of that? It looked very bizarre, didn't it? With the funny holes for the arms and only a little thing that you can see out of. I don't think I would have felt very comfortable in it, would you? Oh. Well, the next stage up we then have with this fellow here. You see, it's a very heavy diving helmet, and you have to have air pumped down and into it, yes. The idea is that the helmet traps air, yes. And I wonder how heavy these things actually are.
Oh. Wow, it's definitely heavy. I can feel it pushing down on my chest and on my shoulders. Now, it's also really echoey in here. I unscrewed the bit of glass at the front so you can hear me. But, I wouldn't like to be in this for very long. In fact, I think I'm going to go and take this off and put back on my bicorn hat. See you in a moment.
Oh, that's better. I much prefer this hat. It's much, much lighter. Well, moving on from that, we then have this gentleman here, yes. A modern-day diver. In fact, you can see a very similar diving suit to this in the Diving Deep exhibition at Portsmouth Historic Dockyard, yes? So next time you're along, go up and have a look. But to finish with today, I've actually got a fantastic activity for you. Just like that strange-looking image of the very heavy diving helmet, you too can trap air under the water. Yes. Now, what we're going to do is clear all this and set up. You're going to need a large container full of water, something like a large plastic or glass, and also a bit of tissue paper. So go and get those things and join me back in a minute once I've changed up. Right then, sleeves are rolled up. Now let's get stuck into this experiment that you can also do at home. As I've said, for this you're going to need a glass or plastic tumbler and also some tissue paper. Now the glass or the tumbler is going to act as our diving belt or our diving suit. We're going to screw up the tissue paper and push it all the way in the end. Now we're going to carefully turn the glass or tumbler back up, upside down, and hover it over the water. Now, if this goes right, just like those old diving bells and suits, when we bring it back up, it should be nice and dry on the inside. Ready? Now we're going to slowly go down, trying to keep it level. Now, my glass is on the bottom of our container now, and the water is almost over the top of the glass. So we're going to bring it back up carefully. There we go. Now, we are going to take out the tissue paper and, would you believe it, nice and dry, just like our diver would have been. So enjoy trying that one out at home.